Southside on the track, yeah.
What's up, my babes? Thank you for tuning in to my Pink Talk with Letitia Danielle. And today we have a special guest.
Camrah.
Today's topic is relationships, but toxic relationships.
Toxic relationships. Watch out for those.
Yes. What is a toxic relationship? How do you know it's a toxic relationship? And what are your toxic traits? So, what is a toxic relationship? I feel like
It can be a lot of things.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, in my opinion, a toxic relationship is if you're stressing yourself out nonstop, constantly thinking about the person, but in a bad way. If it's affecting your everyday life, you're not eating, you can't sleep, you can't focus on nothing, and it's just like you're just not yourself. You're doing the opposite of what you usually do, right?
I know I wouldn't want to be with nobody stressing. Like, that's not what you signed up for.
Yeah, right. What you think? What's your
I think a toxic trait is like a lack of support, miscommunications. It can be dishonesty, couple of things like that.
dishonesty? Yes,
That's just
definitely.
a few, but the list goes on.
I don't know. You seem like you would be toxic, kind of.
Well,
in a way.
I seem like I be toxic.
I don't know. I just feel like
I look toxic, y'all.
it'd be the quiet ones that be the toxic. I feel like when you out there and you just let it be known from off jump if you're gonna be toxic, it's the quiet ones you have to really like get to know you and stuff, and then boom, you just toxic.
Right. I mean, you can be toxic too. So
I feel like everybody has toxic in them though.
definitely, everybody got a little twist of toxic, but it's how you handle it and control it.
Definitely.
So, what you feel like your toxic trait is?
My toxic trait is I definitely overthink too much. I overthink and then make up a scenario in my head of something that's probably not even going on. So overthinking, I feel like if I really, I mean, it's really not a bad thing. It's not really toxic. It can be toxic. Like, I feel like anything good can become toxic.
Right.
So if I really, really care about you or really with you, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes I give my all too quick. Depending on the vibe you give me, I'm gonna want to jump into it, and then it's like, well, you need to chill out because I don't know what your intentions are meeting me.
Yeah.
You might, and you might have bad intentions, and
that other shit.
Yeah, so that's definitely something toxic, that I'm trying to get rid of.
Okay, so that's a toxic trait that you carry. Okay.
How about you?
Me, kind of just when I get pissed off, I can like maybe raise my voice, like get a little disrespectful. But like
oh no, see, we can't be doing that.
Only when like somebody make me mad, cause like I never.
Still no. See, that's what I don't like. I don't like that. I don't like when people do things because they're angry.
Right.
And it's like.
But I never said I do things. I speak, like maybe raise my tone and like say some cause
exactly, say some
yeah.
Like say some on me.
If you know Sagittarius, like we.
We had to throw in the zodiac, Sagittarius.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, y'all definitely get y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all are very crazy.
But that's like one area that I know that I identify, so I'm like, okay, I know how to handle it, working with it, you dig? So,
yeah, see the getting mad and saying things because you're mad and you don't really mean. I can't do that. That's toxic.
Cause I found myself, like you say and then wanting to like go back, and then it's like you can't take certain that you said back.
Yeah, you
so
can't.
Don't say that you can't take back, people.
Big facts. Yeah. So what's the craziest thing somebody's ever done to you that was very toxic?
Got one girl that broke my mirror. Cause
Breaking mirrors, that's nothing.
but like I said, I never really had a girl break my property before, so that was the first time. Like me and girls don't like argue, disagree, like that. But as far as like having a girl break my hell nah, like you know most of the time a girl like you know they ready to get the on, it's the guy breaking the girl her phone or something. So
that part.
So I never had a girl like break my like just didn't give a like she was basically like a dude.
Yeah, I mean the breaking the yeah, that I mean I've done it before only because it was done to me first.
Yeah.
Like I am not that toxic to where I'll like just off the rip. No. Off the rip do it to you. No. It's really if you show me that level, alright, well I'm gonna give it right back to you. Yeah. But then again, eventually you get tired of it.
I can't see you breaking nobody's.
Listen, I done broke PS4s, I done broke laptops, done scratched up a car, done.
That was one reason with that girl, like when she broke my mirror, I just knew right then and there, like, hell no, if she would have broke, like you said, my laptop or something I probably did, it was going down.
Yeah, because I mean, your laptop is very important to you.
Yeah, not even just my laptop, but just anything that's important to anybody. Like, you don't really touch nobody's property if that ain't your.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't do that.
See, but I've only done toxic like that in one relationship. Yeah. I've never done anything like that with anybody else. I feel like that relationship really showed me a side of myself that I didn't know. Yeah. Because I've never been in love, right?
Yeah.
I never been in love. That was the first time I ever really been in love, right? So I feel like now you won't catch me doing that. Okay. Now is what I'm dealing with now is probably just like the toxic habits as far as communicating, the way I think, you know, that could be toxic into my next relationship.
So what did you learn from a toxic situation or a toxic relationship?
I feel like what I have learned, the good would probably be now that I know that side of myself. Yeah. I know how I can get and how I could, you know, so I don't get that way again. All right, so like now I need to cool down or let me not do that. So it showed me how I can get. Yeah. Because if I hadn't went through it, I wouldn't have known, and I probably would have went through it with somebody else, and it probably wouldn't have ended up too good. You know what I mean? Right. Right. So, or it could have ended up really, really, really bad. At least now, like I can, you know, live to another day to know, you know, that side of myself. Yeah. And then the bad, I guess, is I mean, I'm not going to be breaking people's stuff. I'm not going to be doing that no more. But, I mean, I gained a lot of toxic habits from that. Right. That I'm trying to unlearn now. Do you think sex can make the relationship, situationship, whatever the you got going on, toxic?
Of course.
Okay. Why?
Well, once again, it's levels. Because, like, nowadays, you can be having sex with somebody and not even be with them. And y'all may just be having sex, no title, no nothing on it. And then like I don't know, you catching feelings or something. You may see them, you know, just do something or something like that. So with it not being no title, and then with the other party may be feeling a certain type of way or looking at it or viewing a certain way, that's where the toxicness can come in at.
I feel like some people express themselves through sex. Yeah. Right? Sure. You know, and I don't mean like, oh, every time I gotta express myself, I gotta have sex, right? I don't mean like that. I mean like some people express themselves sexually. If you want to express yourself emotionally, you know, you want to show how much you love somebody, your affection, all that. Some people show all that through sex. And I feel like you're giving a side of you sexually.
Yeah.
And it can be very powerful.
Yeah.
So I definitely think, once you do have sex with somebody, it definitely releases something like in your definitely in your brain.
Yeah, but that can bring out like, cause trust me, if I'm having sex with a girl and I kept her and whatever the case is, like yeah, that turn me toxic in certain situations. Like,
you'll get jealous quick over something so stupid. When just a couple days ago when I didn't have sex with you, okay, you ain't text me back. Okay. Now that I had sex with you, whoa, hold up, you ain't text me back. Why you ain't? What you doing? You got somebody? You got somebody now?
Right.
Yeah. So
those type of things. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, definitely.
So make sure you have the right person to have sex with. I feel like the communication in the title, cause like I done been with girls that's like, hey, we just. And I know how to view it. Like if she don't text me for a few days, a few hours, I know she was just a booty call. But like I said, sometimes you like some people and it just happen, and you really don't put no time. So that's why I feel like it's toxic. But I feel like if you address it, then you'll be good.
Yeah, because now that you say that, you can't control how you feel. Sometimes you be like, all right, I'm not gonna act this way if this happens.
Yeah.
Until you're actually in that situation. If you already know how you are after you have sex with somebody from experience, I personally just think that you should wait, because if you express yourself in that way already, and that person is not giving you that in return, or they're not. Because once you give yourself out like to that person in that way, you're like, okay, like now I want to do this and I want to do that, because I done just gave them something that was sacred to me, right?
Right, of course.
So and then when they don't do that, when they don't give you what you want in return,
that's when you go to flipping out.
Yeah, and you're like, but we not perfect. Nobody perfect. We gotta we still learn every day, and it's no blueprint to this life we live. Sometimes you can't avoid, sometimes you can't.
Because you like what you like. Well, not even like you're attracted to what you're attracted to, so.
Yeah. But we're going to do better. We're going to do better. We ain't going to be, listen, it's the end of 2020, 2021, we ain't being toxic. We not doing none of that extra shit. We not breaking shit. We not doing none of that.
No screaming, no yelling, none of that. Like, no jealousy, nothing.
Yeah. Facts. Period.
Straight up. Yeah, man. So y'all stay toxic free out there, man. Yeah. What's some advice that you would give someone in a toxic relationship or trying to get out of one?
To be real, I don't have no advice.
No advice? I
don't have no advice, because I say that because I am not going to be the person that tells you what to do with your heart, what you feel is right, because I wouldn't want nobody telling me, oh, leave, or you don't have to deal with that. I already know that.
Right.
We already know we don't have to deal with a lot of stuff that we deal with, but we still do it. We don't need another person to tell us whether you trying to help me out or not. I'm not taking it in no way. It's just like, who am I to tell you what you can do, what you need to deal with? When I,
right.
Just,
I agree.
Just when you done. You know when you're done, and you know what you deserve and what you want as a person, right? One thing I will say though is do what makes you happy, regardless if that means you're gonna hurt people in the process. Honestly, it's like if it's hurting you already and you can't deal with it no more, I'll give that advice. Do what makes you happy. Thank you guys for watching Pink Talk with Letitia Danielle and
Camrah.
Yes, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so you can get notifications on future videos that we upload and drop, whatever the case may be. Yeah, see ya. Was that better?
Looking up to the stars, yeah. Say a prayer for your boy, yeah. R.I.P. to my dogs, yeah. Say a prayer for your boy, 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 yeah. Say a prayer for your boy.